The Don Bowen Distinguished Service Award is given for meaningful and dedicated service to TTLA. Todd Clement has given decades of service to his trial lawyer brothers and sisters. His focus has always been on making TTLA members better lawyers through education and knowledge sharing. He developed numerous CLE programs and has served TTLA as chair of the Listserver Committee since 2008, an often thankless and challenging task. As a longtime member of the Executive Committee, Todd has untangled knots and intervened on TTLA's behalf more times than anyone can count. He is a problem solver. His long service to TTLA has been truly distinguished. Please welcome Todd Clement to accept the Don Bowen Distinguished Service Award.
Being honored with the Don Bowen Award is a really big deal to me. Just to be mentioned in the same sentence with the 7 past winners, Dickie Heil, Mary Alice McClarty, Mark Kincaid, Michael Hardo, Jim Perdue Jr., and Mike Gallagher, that's pretty heady company. Sometimes you reach a turning point in your life and you don't even know it. That turning point came for me on March 10th, 2000, after the great John Howley settled the first big case of my career and made joining TTLA a condition for me getting paid. In my thank you note for my referral fee, I wrote to John, "Did you go ahead and sign me up for TTLA? If not, please do so, as I've meant to do that for years and need to start giving back to the business that puts bread on my table." Little did I know that John Howley's nudge would change my life in so many, many ways. In 2003, Todd Tracy asked me to speak on trucking at a TTLA seminar after my first trucking verdict. I knew nobody wanted to hear from me, so instead, I spent over 200 hours doing a speech and making a comprehensive paper that was a Judy Costero level paper, and that speech and that paper spawned many other speeches and eventually a career as a catastrophic trucking lawyer. After joining, I quickly learned how important the listserv was to solo practitioners like me. It's truly the best law firm in the state. In 2007, I was stupid enough to complain that the listserv was out of control and that we were losing our best contributors because of it. You know what happens at TTLA when you complain? You get put in charge of it. And our listserv committee crafted new rules in 2008 and a new era began. Somehow, 12 years have passed, and together we have kept this listserv the vital resource that our rank and file members value so highly. The opportunity to grow our CLEs was another challenge that Jim Mitchell and I took on a decade ago. And thanks to rock stars like David Ball, Don Keenan, and Rick Friedman, we put on great shows that broke attendance records and helped our members become better lawyers. This award means so much to me because it was earned through spending times with my wonderful friends working for the greater good. I know Tiffany McGee and Rhonda High are smiling at this award because they saw potential in me and invested in me, as did our late CEO, Tommy Townsend. Most of all, I thank my fellow TTLA brothers and sisters who I've served with, who would do anything for me, and I for them. I miss each and every one of your faces and cannot wait till we can spend time together again. In closing, it's particularly special to get this award from Jim Mitchell, one of my very closest friends. We began this together, and we've continued to have an awful lot of fun along the way. Thank you very much.